Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your March 2024 love reading. It's Raina here. Just uh, going back to basics. I used to do love readings very regularly, and somehow it fell off the way, fell by the wayside. I don't know exactly why. I think it happened to other readers as well. But one of the interesting things that I found out is that uh just my general tarot reading, sometimes it seems like it's totally like a love reading. So anyway, let's see what I'm going to do. A 3-card spread here, and we'll see what cards we get. I actually just got the Wheel of Fortune in a different position for Capricorn, so that was interesting. Okay, let me just gather these. In the past position, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I look at this, I mean, some people say, oh, wow, this is a card of luck. And you could even say expansion. It's associated with Jupiter. But you see the symbol of the wheel. And the wheel is symbolic of cycles. And there's like that person who's falling off the wheel because sometimes that's where we're at, where things aren't working out. But this is an upright card, so it's like, hey, now you're aligned to, this is a love reading for love to come into your life. And it may be, actually, now that I think about it, I was thinking of some astrological transit. In May, Jupiter is going into Gemini, and for Aquarians, that's your 5th house, which is love and creativity. So that might be, even though this is supposed to be for March, it might be kind of a little preview for a few months from now of what is really coming down the pike. And, this reading can also be for people who are coupled that are having problems in their relationship and saying, I don't know if I should just throw in the towel or if I should work on this relationship. Well, remember that it has to be a two-way street. You can work on the relationship. You could go to a marriage counselor and work on the relationship on your own. You'll still impact that relationship, but you would have to do so not harboring any illusions that the relationship is actually going to survive that. I think about that old what was that magazine, Women's Home, a Ladies Home Journal, Can This Marriage Be Saved? And I used to read that all the time. I was probably preparing to do love readings one day. The heart of the matter, the focal point of this reading is the 9 of Wands. This is about boundaries. So when I see this card, honestly, I think about people who are the victims of narcissists, who are kind of like waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for that person to contact them again. And you may have just gotten to a point with the Wheel of Fortune where you're feeling like your life is settled, you're back in the groove again, everything seems to be functioning great. And then here is this person, and you're waiting for them to call you because it's a pattern. And we are going to have a Mercury retrograde starting on April 1st. So that isn't so far-fetched. Because a Mercury retrograde, you can hear from people from your past. But, even if that's something that is a possibility, it doesn't mean that you have to cave and you actually have to do anything about it. And the other thing about the 9 of Wands is that you could say that if you are someone who has had difficulty, Aquarius, putting up boundaries, this can be something that you have changed in your dating style from the past. Maybe in the past you were a little bit too laissez-faire. You were a little bit too, let people do what they want to do, because that is kind of the Aquarian philosophy, live and let live. But you may have found out that enabled bad behavior, that another person thought that they could do whatever, whenever, including going out with other people. And, Aquarians tend not to be jealous. So that might not be something that you ever thought would be a big issue. But there might have been in the past relationship some kind of complication that came up because the other party was not faithful, and you realize that it does have some value to really emphasizing that. Or maybe it's just the way that you were being treated, I don't know. But now you kind of have more information to go on. However, this could be putting up walls. And this might be a little bit problematic if you're trying to meet new people. So you have to be careful of that. The outcome card is the Knight of Wands. This is almost like a sowing your wild oats card. To me, this is not like a card of settling down with somebody. So definitely, I think you're just enjoying yourself. And that eclipse certainly is hitting that area of life. So I can understand why that would be the case. So in any case, we will see what happens. Like I said, that eclipse in your love sector will be on March 25th, but not necessarily on that date. There could be influences earlier in the month, or even if you're watching in the latter part of February, going into April. And so we will see what happens. But it's kind of like that warrior. Maybe you're a warrior in love, or just enjoying your freedom, enjoying all the opportunities that you have when it comes to that. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, I do have love readings that include looking at astrological charts as it pertains to the possible dynamics between two people, or just looking at your transits as a single person, and I combine it with a kind of a brief tarot reading. And I have all kinds of astrological readings, private tarot readings. I'm at rainamoon.astrology.com. The link is below. Take care. Bye.